him in 1950 something. In the theology time, they had a motorcade for him in Washington, D.C., where the government escorted Honorable Elijah Muhammad right through the streets, and it was like a little small parade. Yep. Now, they ain't no, see, we bulldozed, but they knew. And they say he was speaking to some crackers, and he went there and doomed them to hell. And all this, doomed them to hell. So, what's happening is, this vibratory rate, whether we like it or not, you're going to be God anyway. But you are what you call the wanderers. You are the people that got into this stuff way before anybody else did, because something was in you to say something is wrong.
Yes, and the remnants.
And the remnants.
That's right, Book of Job.
You see, something was wrong. So, you best believe, and even the whole nation of Islam, I'm going to tell you something. Because that's an organization that's already set up, and for the shrine, for what it's worth, some of these people that's already set up, when this stuff breaks, because the cracker going to launch that doggone killer attack before all this happens. And when this stuff breaks, you best believe one thing going to happen. When it breaks, they're going to be, our people, they're going to be running for cover and trying to find all these organizations that was out there anyway. Now, we can't turn them back because we understand all of us was crazy, but this is why all this is. You black people are going to be the people that help your people when your people come away. What's going on? You see? What's going on? But we got 3 million craft that fly at a high vibratory rate. That's why you can't see them. They're always in the air. But they're on a high frequency. Last night, another dimension. Now, last night on Sightings, you got to see the show every 9 o'clock, and you need black people to start taping the show. On Sightings, they had all the people to mail in all their home videos, which we get down to the real deal stuff. Because that one TV show can't go and get different sightings because it's not. But the people around the world mail them in. They got some good stuff. They had one guy. He was at a football game and he was watching the football game, but it was near when the sunset was going down. It was so pretty. He was watching the sunset and he saw one go shoot past right. And when they speeded it down and calculated, it was going 14,000 miles per hour. They say there's nothing. Right. The spacecraft.
I'm saying you mean per second.
Per second. They said that it can get from here to California in 5 seconds. It's fast stuff. Well, it got to be to travel to planets that's millions of miles away. Really? You see what I'm saying? Something to take you 8 light years to get to one of the closest planets, which is Sirius. That's 8 light years. You know that it's got to be traveling at a high speed. And so they had, now it was interesting, they had all kinds. They had one that, it came over an aircraft carrier, and they knew it was watching them, and so it started showing off. It started start shooting like this. And they had one, it had one that was behind this woman's house, and she said it was big as her house. And it was just hovering over a ray of light, and it had these lights going through it and all. And it had one in there that was out in the field, and it was shooting, and a smaller one would drop down from it, and then a burst of light would go around it like this, and the smaller one come back up. This stuff can do all incredible stuff, but it's
the 93 model.
Yeah, the 93 model. Other than that 1954 model. Yeah, the new and improved and stuff with that turbo horsepower. Anyway, this stuff is so superior that it travels on a highly vibratory rate. See, you got to understand, if you was to get into one of those things, you'd go crazy at something going that fast. But once that pineal gland opens up and you're on another frequency, you can go that fast. Cracker can't go that fast. You go crazy getting something going that many miles an hour. You know? So that's how advanced this stuff is. It travels at a high vibratory rate, so therefore, because it's vibrating at a higher rate, it's invisible. It's only visible to those that they want it to see, which is not these white people. Not giving them no warnings. It's telling them to time up. They ain't got no warnings because they're not human. You see, it's going to help humanity. Well, if something's going to help humanity, why would the government cover it up for 40-something years?
That's true, because they're not human. We humanity.
We human. This is our Earth. That was an experiment that went bad. And now they're coming to clean it up, just like the white Rosicrucians said. You see? So it don't make no difference what they do to black people. fear me. They don't have to fear nobody in here. They finished. But what they gonna do, being the devil that they are, and they gotta be the devil. I mean, they gonna be the devil, because they are the devil. He ain't a devil, he is the devil, the prototypical devil. We say the mythical devil, historical white man. Mythology is his action. The white man is the devil. They got to go. They cannot have a negative cosmic force. In the book it said at the end of its career, but they said it will go back into its own plane, and it probably will be rechanneled into another positive power, since there's no physical elements up there, and going back into the universe. You see, going into other planes, and then it dissolves into another power. You see what I'm saying? Probably transform back into the apes, since it's an animal thing in the first place. You see? Serious stuff. White boys getting on. So now, that sounds like some solutions now, to me. Because now we understand on how things are, even with the Bible. How breaking things down with the pineal gland, and what Jesus and his whole Bible and what all of these religions are telling you. You know? They're telling you that this is the time, it's up. And also, that we need to get all this. Now, we got to stop eating the meat, because I love chicken too. But the thing about it is, we know that the white man gonna do it, even though he know that the beef and the hamburgers, he gonna put it in the chicken. You say, I'm gonna get off beef, because beef too heavy. When you get older, the stuff takes a toll on your body. But when you get into the chicken, he gonna put it in the chicken, the beef and all that. You know he already doing it with the Jack in the Box thing last week. Yep. You know the Surgeon General came on TV Monday and said, don't mess with no beef. All of it's contaminated. That's what the Surgeon General say. All of it's contaminated. That's the Jack in the Box, all of it. Don't mess with none of it. But you know you gotta have that blood. That stuff that's a drug. You gotta have that blood. What a relief. When will this poisonous product cease? You see? So we got to get off this stuff. We got to get off this stuff. And you got... You can't really open up your chakras. You can't open up your chakras on the meat, and you can't open up your chakras smoking and drinking. And all this too. None of that. You can't open up none of this stuff with all that stuff in there. Because also, that's why the man is keeping us on all these drugs and stuff. He's not interested in fighting us the other way. So no, he already got you on the physical element. He's trying to keep it the physical stuff is what he's into, this spiritual stuff and the stuff pertaining to the body, because he knows, because this is the real deal weapon already in you. Wizard of Oz, you got the power to go home all the time. The spiritual thing. But when they say, oh, we can beat the man, we got to become more spiritual. What the hell does that mean? That's a damn figure of speech. That's a cliche. You don't even know what spiritual means. Oh Lord, you get shot up with that bulljack. We talking about this is the only spirituality there is. This is the highest manifestation of the spirituality.
And his last launch is to get you in the future by getting your children on the federal violence initiative, which utilizes...
And also, 2 weeks ago, y'all black Jesus, what's his name? Bill Clinton, the Bilderberger, y'all black Jesus, what did he say? He said, look, we now going to give all vaccinations to all people.
And Michael Jackson said he was going to help.
Now you know doggone well what what's my man said? What's my man, the black biochemist,
Jack Bell.
Jack Bell already told you that in the 70s, when they was doing the vaccination, when he was a black biochemist coming out of the service, he said they had a box of vaccination that went to the doggone black community, and one that went to white, a red and a blue. And he said one day he played dumb and switched it up. And he said he don't know what was in that doggone black one that he switched it to the white. He said, but it took some helicopters, some trucks, and everything to track that man down. And packed it up and sent it back to the black community. In these doggone warehouses, these distribution centers, they got a whole section that they send all that rotten shit to the black community.
That's right.
You see?
And to Africa.
That's right.
And to Africa.
That's right. They got the tape here too.
Yeah, they got the tape. Jack Feller, right?
That's right.
Got the tape here too. So, and what did Bill Clinton say? You see, the reason why they did this because they understood. They said, now a man like Bush, number one, they say a man like Bush, people already know he the devil.
Straight up.
So we got to get a real deal fix the devil in there. One that will be so animal cunningness that you will be all over him. Oh, this is the great Kennedy-looking mother. Oh, he look like Kennedy because he got the hair on his head. Yeah, I love it. Maya Angelou up there singing songs, and they parted all through the night. Niggas blowing saxophone, Clarence.